Welcome to another Motornation showdown. Today, we're putting two heavyweight contenders head-to-head, the 2025 Toyota Sequoia and the 2025 GMC Yukon. These full-size SUVs redefine capability and luxury, but which one truly deserves your driveway? The Toyota Sequoia stuns with its hybrid powertrain, delivering impressive fuel economy without compromising performance, while the GMC Yukon flexes its muscle with multiple V8 engine options and a reputation for rugged dependability. Inside, it's a battle of premium comfort, advanced tech, and massive cargo space. From towing prowess to family-friendly features, we'll dissect every detail to help you decide which SUV is the ultimate pick for your adventures. Let's dive in. So, this is Parth, and you are watching Motornation. Coming back to the basic overview, Toyota's beefy Sequoia SUV is based on the Tundra full-size pickup, with similar chunky styling and lane-filling size. Unlike Ford and GM rivals, the Sequoia comes in just one length, and while a third row of seats is standard, the solid axle rear suspension makes for a more cramped back bench than in other full-size SUVs. Toyota's Grand Highlander has better third-row accommodations. The Sequoia's packaging compromises also impinge on its cargo hold, which is less commodious than the domestics. All Sequoias are motivated by a twin-turbocharged V6 with hybrid assistance, which summons a robust 437 horsepower and delivers respectable fuel economy for such a large vehicle. And this is a big boy, an impression clearly conveyed to the ship captain behind the wheel. While the GMC Yukon and its long wheelbase sibling, the Yukon XL, share a not very well kept secret. Despite their upmarket positioning and individual styling touches, they are based on the same blueprint as the Chevrolet Tahoe and Suburban. That's a good thing, as GM's full-size SUVs share a choice of two tried-and-true V8s, as well as an efficient and torque-rich diesel engine rated for up to 27 miles per gallon highway. The Yukon and company have an independent rear suspension that goes a long way towards improving their ride and handling compared with the previous generation's solid rear axle. Inside, there are 3 rows of seating for up to 8 passengers and oodles of space for cargo and lifestyle accoutrement. You can outfit the Yukon as basic or as luxe as you like, including the well-appointed Denali and Denali Ultimate trims. Even so, there's enough wiggle room between the Yukon and the Cadillac Escalade, which also shares the bulk of its underpinnings with the GMC and Chevy models. In terms of pampering, extroverted style, and available tech to justify the price gap between it and the Big Caddy. Taking a look at what's new for 2025. For 2025, the Sequoia adds the cowboy fancy 1794 trim level, as seen on the Tundra pickup. The Sequoia 1794 sits above the Platinum, but below the capstone, and includes a brown leather interior with walnut wood grain trim, Texas-sized badges, a panoramic sunroof, second-row captain's chairs, and a towing package. The 1794 also gets massaging front seats, which are newly standard on the Platinum and capstone models as well. If you had your heart set on the solar octane exterior color, however, we have some bad news. It's been dropped. On the other hand, cosmetic updates include a restyled front fascia with new grille and headlight designs. The Yukon's front and rear lighting elements can now play animations too. For the first time, there are flashy 24-inch wheels that are standard on the Denali Ultimate, but optional on the regular Denali. The trim hierarchy gets a minor shakeup too, with the new Elevation model replacing the former SLE and SLT. The new AT4 Ultimate also joins the lineup for 2025, blending the AT4's off-road credentials with luxury appointments that include massaging front seats, full-grain leather covering all 3 rows, and open-pore wood interior trim. The Denali Ultimate now offers second-row executive seating and a 22-speaker Bose audio system. GM's night vision with thermal object detection is a new tech feature, and the infotainment system adopts a vertical 16.8-inch touchscreen. Powertrain updates are limited to a more powerful version of the Duramax diesel 3.0-liter inline-six. With the new updates, there are updates in the powertrain too. The Sequoia comes standard with the iForce Max hybrid powertrain that's optional in the Tundra pickup. This powertrain is comprised of a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 engine and an electric motor that produce a total of 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. The Tundra's 10-speed automatic transmission carries over to the Sequoia SUV as well. Rear-wheel drive is standard, with four-wheel drive optional on most versions and standard on the off-road oriented TRD Pro model. The TRD Pro also comes with off-road equipment such as upgraded Fox dampers, a front skid plate, a locking rear differential, and forged 18-inch wheels with 33-inch tires. Note that lesser models, SR5, Limited, and Platinum, can be outfitted with the TRD off-road package, which brings dirt-friendly goodies including hill descent control, crawl control, and a locking rear differential. During our initial test drive, we were pleased with the Sequoia's comfortable ride and quiet cabin, but less so with its on-road driving behavior. Its extra-wide feeling on the road makes it hard to place in a lane, something we've complained about in other large SUVs too, and its featherweight steering effort doesn't help. Its brake pedal also has an oddly squishy feel. The four-wheel drive Sequoia Capstone accelerated to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds and reached a quarter mile in 14.3 seconds at 94 miles per hour. That's quicker than the last GMC Yukon Denali, but somewhat slower than the Ford Expedition Timberline. The TRD off-road version was a shade behind, at 5.9 seconds to 60 miles per hour. On the other hand, the Yukon offers a choice of two gas-fed V8s and a diesel engine. There's a 355 horsepower, 5.3-liter V8 that's standard on the Elevation and AT4. The Denali and Denali Ultimate have a standard 420 horsepower, 6.2-liter V8, which is also available on the AT4. Meanwhile, every model is compatible with the diesel 3.0-liter inline-six that now makes 305 horses and 495 pound-feet of torque, up from 277 horses and 460 pound-feet. All Yukon models have a 10-speed automatic transmission and either rear or all-wheel drive. For 2025, the gear shifter moves from buttons on the dashboard to a more user-friendly lever on the steering column. The off-road-oriented AT4 model features a 2-speed transfer case, 20-inch wheels with all-terrain tires, underbody skid plates, and an optional air suspension capable of providing up to 2 more inches of ground clearance. While all three powertrains are capable, we find the diesel's low-down torque and significantly better fuel efficiency particularly well-suited to the Yukon's mission and heft. The 6.2-liter V8 recorded a 6.0-second 60 miles per hour time and noted significantly improved braking performance versus the previous generation model. Talking about the towing and payload capacity, towing capacity ranges from 8,980 pounds for the four-wheel drive Capstone to 9,520 pounds for the rear-wheel drive SR5. Even at the low end, that bests the Chevy Tahoe, and the Sequoia's max towing capacity just edges past the Ford Expedition. A tow technology package consists of a digital rear-view mirror and an on-screen trailer backup guide with straight path assist. It's optional on the SR5 and limited and standard elsewhere. A load-leveling rear suspension can be had on both the Platinum and Capstone. While, on paper, the Yukon's towing champ is the rear-wheel drive model with a 5.3-liter V8. It's rated for 8,400 pounds. The 6.2-liter V8 is rated for 8,200 pounds, same as the Duramax diesel. The diesel's 495 pound-feet of torque is 35 more than the biggest V8. Crucially, the diesel's max torque is available below 2,000 RPM, whereas both V8s make the most torque at higher revs. Opting for all-wheel drive drops the tow ratings by 200 pounds across the board. There are numerous tech features that help with trailering, including transparent trailer view that virtually removes the physical trailer from the camera view, allowing you to see stationary objects behind it. There's also a jackknife alert that helps prevent what its name implies. And blind zone steering assist accounts for the length of the trailer and notifies the driver with a firm steering wheel movement when there's a vehicle in their blind spot. Taking a look at the interior, comfort, and cargo, the Sequoia's large interior continues in this new generation, with a third row of seats as standard equipment. A second-row bench setup with an 8-passenger capacity is standard, with optional second-row captain's chairs reducing the number of seats to 7. Headroom is limited in both rear rows, particularly when equipped with the optional panoramic sunroof, and a high floor reduces legroom for backbenchers. With a wide range of trim levels available, the interior appointments run the gamut from plain to fancy and include cloth and leather upholstery and varying levels of wood and chrome trim as you walk up the price ladder. Higher trim levels offer features like heated and cooled second-row seats, a panoramic sunroof, and a premium stereo system. The Sequoia's cargo area isn't as accommodating as other rivals, however. With the rear seat in use, there's only 12 cubic feet of cargo space out back, although the rearmost seat can slide forward to make more space, but folding the third row down doesn't result in a flat load floor. The old Sequoia's dated touchscreen setup has been swapped out for the large 14.0-inch touchscreen found in the Tundra. This screen comes standard on all but the base SR5 and will use Toyota's latest infotainment software, which offers all manner of smartphone mirroring and other connectivity options, including a Wi-Fi hotspot and various music streaming options. Comparing to that, both the Yukon and long-wheelbase Yukon XL offer seating for up to 8 passengers, although ordering the popular second-row captain's chairs lowers the total capacity to 7. Denali models offer open-pore wood trim with laser-etched topographical patterns and chrome accents. The Denali also includes 16-way power-adjustable front seats with heated, ventilated, and massaging cushions. The Yukon is available with second-row executive seating that includes luxury captain's chairs. Cargo space is generous, especially in the larger XL model. The latter offers a whopping 145 cubic feet of cargo space with all of the seats stowed. The regular Yukon has up to 133 cubes of cargo room. Every Yukon has a vertically oriented 16.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It features Google built-in software that provides access to countless applications. Along with a Wi-Fi hotspot, it has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Passengers don't have to ride in the front row to be pampered, either, with the Yukon offering luxurious captain's chairs. The fanciest second-row seats have speakers in the headrests, which are part of the 22-speaker Bose sound system. There's also an available 8.0-inch touchscreen that lets second-row riders adjust the climate settings. A rear seat entertainment system is also available. Moving on to the safety features. All of the Sequoia's available driver assistance features come standard across the board. This includes standard forward collision warning and automated emergency braking, standard lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, and standard adaptive cruise control. Similar to this, a host of driver assistance features are offered, but GMC makes only basic tech standard, forcing buyers to pay extra for more advanced ones. Night vision with thermal object detection is extra, as is GM's vaunted Super Cruise hands-free driving mode. And finally, coming to the prices and the most worth trim. The price of the 2025 Toyota Sequoia starts at $64,120 and goes up to $85,660 depending on the trim and options. The limited trim appears to offer the best value in the lineup. Although it's only one step up from the base SR5, it comes with a host of additional goodies standard. Those items include a larger 14.0-inch touchscreen, a power liftgate, 20-inch wheels, heated and cooled front seats, and a power folding third row. While the price of the 2025 GMC Yukon/Yukon XL starts at $68,895 and goes up to $103,295 depending on the trim and options. Unless you're transporting VIPs, we think the Elevation trim is the model that makes the most sense. Of course, for folks who need to reach a remote cabin or who plan to go off-roading, the AT4 is the better choice. The 2025 Yukon is scheduled to go on sale before the end of the year, and we'll update this page with pricing details as soon as they are available. So, as we wrap up this SUV battle between the 2025 Toyota Sequoia and the 2025 GMC Yukon, it's clear that both bring unique strengths to the table. The Sequoia impresses with its advanced hybrid powertrain, offering excellent fuel efficiency and robust towing capability, ideal for eco-conscious adventurers who don't want to compromise on performance. On the other hand, the GMC Yukon caters to those seeking a classic V8 power punch, expansive cargo space, and a range of trims, from rugged to luxury-focused. Ultimately, your choice depends on your priorities. If innovation and efficiency are your top concerns, the Sequoia is a forward-thinking choice. But if timeless power and customization are what you crave, the Yukon stands tall. Either way, both SUVs are designed to take you and everything you need wherever the road leads. The decision? Well, that's up to you. So, this is Parth signing off. Do let me know your choice and thoughts in the comment section. If you love the content, do give it a thumbs up, and in the end, don't forget to subscribe for more such interesting content. Until then, see you in the next one.